What's up? Woo! I know it's been a little bit of it's been a minute since I've been back, right? But I'm here. I'm here, y'all. So y'all been really going on and on in Discord, and I've been able to see some of the things. I've been able to read some of the things. Y'all done made like your whole damn script. It's been a little bit of some real beef up in there, but it looks like even the doof came in to let y'all know we see you. But what is up? Now, I had to get some things done. So, of course, I've been in and out, probably not as active as I would have initially wanted, but we get them where we get them, right? You say, welcome to the Mozzie Madness. Yes, indeed. All right, bro. Exotic detailing. I can dig it. Yes, welcome to this. Look, let me just say it's weird. What we do here, let me get this right. What we do here is unlike anything you've probably seen anywhere else. You want to know why? I couldn't come up with a witty comeback on that one, so somebody else just figured that out. But hey there, y'all. Welcome back to Auto Beef. Like I said, I've been gone for a while. There has been so much shit happening. I cannot, sometimes I can't fathom how I'm able to keep up with as much stuff that is and that has been going on. You say everybody that's family reply to me. Look, what I'm seeing right now is a lot of the members. I see y'all swinging through. I love that. Like, it touches me right here. It makes me feel so warm inside. And even when it's so breezy cold out there and outside, on the inside, it just touches my heart. But look, again, I just wanted to come come on alive and just say what's up. Just to show my face, let y'all know I ain't disappearing into the black voids of the nowhere place or the no place. I'm still here. I've been trying to write more scripts, create more scripts, and it has been getting a little difficult because at one point the beef wasn't there. Now again, yes, I can have some back and forth with a lot of cars that y'all pick, a lot of cars that have been on the list. What you say? What's exotic? You say, yeah. This is gonna be a very almost all of my streams are kind of chill because I bring them around 7 o'clock at night, and after being a dad, husband, the business owner, a freak of a creator when it comes down to auto beef writer, all these things, all these hats, friend, caretaker. I get tired by the end of the day, but that does not stop me from being here. So what y'all got to say? You say, Dad, did you tell Raylan about? I don't even know where y'all going, but he say, let it be known I pay for my Corvette. Okay, Corvette Elites. I did. He say, let it be known. Well, I truly appreciate all the donations, all the love. Y'all know that, because I mean, if y'all could count up how many times I've said, hey guys, I truly appreciate. Yeah, you know what, guys, I truly appreciate. Yeah, y'all, I really appreciate. Yeah, I you're gonna probably get tired of me saying it, but guess what? I don't give a damn. I'ma still say it. But I'm glad to be here, y'all. We got some new things going on too. So I'm gonna need y'all help with this because I have to. I'm gonna need your patience. I have to reorder the screen a little bit, and I wanted to do that live. By the way, I know somebody's probably saying that in the live chat, like, hey, click live chat, not top chat, live chat. Got it. I did it. And whatnot. But wanted to let you also know that in the Discord, as soon as I find a way to incorporate them both, I will be doing the live calls that are going to be separate from me just going to YouTube, just to, just to hear y'all thoughts, because one thing I really dislike about when I just go live is that I can't hear y'all, and if I don't have someone else here or reading the comments off to me, I can't. It feels like I really can't engage with you as much, because then, when I really want to stop and do something, I got to do this, and this is just awkward to me. I got to do this. Watch this. Okay. Oh, we started a family. Don't ask. Dumas, what have you been doing? Your brother. Anybody call me? Your brother already called. Okay, what's up? Okay. Yeah, gotta go grocery shopping with the wife. I'll be back. Right on. See you, Exotic Details. Enjoy that. I like grocery shopping. I love seeing those things. Picking up shit that I probably won't eat. So don't go hungry. Eat a piece of bread before you get there. Trust me. I think you already know that part. But enjoy. Thanks for dropping by. Once again, I truly appreciate it. But just letting y'all know, sometimes I hate just having to stop and then try to read this stuff and try to catch up and whatnot. I'm like, what's up, John? Nissan. You say, mine's go zoom. You say, did somebody say Zoom? I freaking love it. All right, let's see what else we got. How's everybody day going from Toasty Boy? Hey, what's up, Toasty Boy? I haven't seen you. Palakia. Y'all have been clowns. Okay. Mazda Speed 6, I got it wrapped up. I already got the script in. I already got it recorded. There will be an appearance again, because I did already make it appear, but there will be another appearance. I gotta really, right now, I had to go back to focus. He said keep this in the Discord. Nah, I had to really go back to focusing on the beef of the beef, meaning like the true backbone of just the back and forth. So a lot of the new videos that you're gonna see, both on TikTok and on all of them, and TikTok, Instagram, the YouTube stuff, you will see just pure beef based off the comments and the suggestions that people have asked. What you say, Exotic? Dang, that gets my attention, right? Here's one for the road, just in case I'm not back. He said, here's one for the road. Just, man, right on. I can dig it. Okay. Let me know where you at, because I try to meet up with folks. I got to be in California in 2 months to meet up. No, that's Arizona, to meet up with another creator for that's doing an auto show. And then another one on the East Coast that's doing, well, it's all auto shows that I'm being invited to. So I want to be there, and I'll try to do some lives there, hopefully if my signal allows. But right on, Exotic. I'm reading this guy's whole screen name, a random person who comments on stuff, like right on auto. Like, I read your whole screen name before I freaking got to where your freaking name was. He said, yes, he did. Did somebody say Zoom? Hell yeah, I did, bruh. What else? Oh, I also have other people that will be coming in on the lives. I told y'all this last time. I just had to get it all orchestrated, because as you seen in some of the last lives, when I bring people in, it gets kind of weird. Sometimes you can't hear them, and I really am trying to get better at being able to, have their sound and audio monitored in real time as well. And just, oh my goodness. He say, and just so you know, I can afford to know that I make over 120K. Okay, right on, my mates. Yeah, because just like I will tell folks in a flat minute. I'll be like, look, I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm gonna need y'all to put it where it matters. So heck yeah, man. And with all that, more power to you. Still, eat that piece of bread or something before you go to the grocery store, because it still ain't no reason for you're gonna be just picking up shit. Don't do it. And while you're there, get a bag of Doritos for me. Just do it. do that. Just randomly, your wife gonna say, "What you picking them up for?" You don't even eat them. Just Jermaine, auto beef. He said do it. Fucking did. He said do it. I gotta eat it. Just do it. Yeah, it'd be funny. Yeah, it'd be funny. Then I'll just post the bag. You know, send that picture of the bag that you buy to me on Discord. And I'm just gonna make it talk or something. I'm gonna include it in the next video or something like that. Like, where we at? Let's say. But right on, man. Truly appreciate it. I watched Son of the Black Card. Yeah. The Black Card Guru. Why does his name escape me? Gary. There you go. Gary. Why does his name escape me? Hold on. Yeah, I have Gary back on. He's a little bit down the way because we just recorded a video, or we recorded a video as well, and that one's going to be coming. So there's a back and forth between one of his favorite cars and one of my favorite cars. So you will see the Auto Beef V Black Car Guru. You'll see that episode really freaking soon. Everybody in the Discord, y'all gonna know first when it comes out. So, I hate when I click on certain things, I can't see it. He said, "Why the Lego bricks so hard to?" What? I don't know. Why it's like I don't know. I don't know, Raylan. I don't mess with no Legos. I deal with what kids now. I have little daughters, so I deal with LOLs and LOL dolls and the little freaking heads and the accessories. Oh my God, the accessories! There's so many freaking accessories, and I'm stepping on hands. I'm stepping on little purses, little fucking computers. I'm going off on a tangent here. We will have the Black Car Guru come in. We're also gonna have. I'm gonna trick him into being a guest. On here. We're gonna have Steve. We're gonna have. What does he go by? Excalibur. He goes by Excalibur on Instagram. We're gonna have him. He doesn't know it yet. By the time he watches this live, he's gonna say, "Oh, when?" We're gonna have Jake. Jake is someone who I do some good work with. He's a content creator, and we just worked on this. We're working on this small little project with survivalists, and we're meshing survivalist tactics and cars and all things, being a dad and stuff like that. It's good stuff, man. Look, and somebody said, "Am I gonna do like a Rolls Royce Phantom against Mozzie?" I don't know. I don't know about that. You say, "Let it go." What the heck? All right, John, you be cool, my brother. You enjoy this evening if it's later in the day on your time. But for everyone else that is here, I want to show y'all this too, okay? So let me pause this. Boom. I want to show y'all this. I think I'm getting better at this. So I'm going to switch to this other screen real quick, and then give me a little bit of some time to where I can get so I can get your comments in the right section, because right now they're just be thrown everywhere. But I want to see the chat, the live chat as well. So watch this, because we will be doing this as well. So let's go to the screen. All right, there we go. We in it. All right. Oh man, no, it did it. Okay, let me see. So we're here. So I need the top to show. I talked through my process, so never mind me, y'all. We need the top to show. We got 1300 pixels, so let me cut that off at 1900. Okay, so let me see what 900 does. There we go. A little bit more. I'm not going to be able to do too much, but we can roll it about that much. And I think I wanted to try to subtract. Nope, it was not subtract. I did not want to subtract that screen. There we go. So I still wanted the comment section there. I wanted to still be able to see y'all name and to see why y'all are still chatting and stuff like that. Look at me just tripping over my own words because I'm so freaking excited. So this I like. You say Coda versus Cyclone and Typhoon all happens. So we all know y'all gonna get me on the tangent on this, but we all are aware of the villain arc that is the Dodge Dakota, and it is not over, and it's getting worse than you've already seen. Has Coda been stripped of his license? Yes. Is there a video where we see him get shut up? Maybe. Is there a video where Mozzie steps in and maybe a Cyclone also steps in, and for some reason a McLaren steps in, and even a Cybertruck that is still not in production steps in, and a Rivian and all types of things like that? Oh my God, it's so much joy! But yeah, all types of things actually coming in. Ford versus Ferrari. You better believe that it's gonna happen. Yes, it will happen. Just keep waiting on it. Just keep waiting on it. Now let me see this. I want to make sure that this was working. What I'm gonna want to do with this is eventually I'm going to want everyone, if you have your own TikTok account or your own YouTube shorts and whatnot, and you want me to see the video or whatnot, go ahead, shoot the link. And I'm going to consolidate as many as we can, and we're going to go live with them as well. Basically I want to be able to have a different type of live, just to keep things nice, fun, and different. So I'm going to first see what's on this for you. Now,
do you get offended?
All right.
I make 150,000.
Like scrolling through this stuff. This is so.
This boy be in my DM say I'm
struggling to make more sales.
It's not laggy. Like, I'm trying to make sure y'all can even see. Say the truck beat. I love it.
Even his music wasn't made.
Update market. It's called a.
Wait a minute. Dude! You say for thousands of years, I lay dormant, and finally, the arrival of the stream is nigh. The gods have blessed us with another stream. All for Valhalla! What's up, man? What's up, dude? Welcome. Welcome indeed. Welcome back. Yeah, right now I'm just going over, doing a test run on these things that I'm adding to the stream, which is the...
How did Keith Lee gain 4.5 million followers in the last month, become one of the most recognizable faces on TikTok,
and end up collaborating with this guy?
I binged Keith's content for hours, and all I can say is
I finally made a way to where, I can have it played on my freaking, live and in full resolution. Oh, yeah. Just say, I will do, Ripper. I promise you. The Mazda Speed 6 comes in and he makes his connection with Mozzie. I promise you that. That does happen. I like to also tell you about one of Grandpa Classic's good old friend, and actually a sibling of his that comes in, and y'all gonna love it, because as much crap as I talk about Mustangs, this new introduction, you're gonna love this character. because everyone loves this character, and it's a sibling of Grandpa Classic. Yes, it is.
All right, welcome to part 2. Let's check out the back seats of this $456,000 Cullinan Black Badge. Once you get inside, you just hold this button labeled door, and that will close the rear doors automatically all by itself. And you also have lamb's wool floor mats back here, and they're so soft and so expensive, so you might want to take off your shoes. You get 43 inches of legroom, so it's pretty spacious, and my test model also has rear screens that fold out when you tap the power button right there. That's pretty cool. All right, welcome to part 2. Let's check out the back seats of this $456,000 Cullinan Black Badge. Once you get inside, you just hold this button labeled door, and that will close the rear doors automatically all by itself. And you also have lamb's wool floor mats back here, and they're so soft and so expensive, so you might want to take off your shoes. You get 43 inches of legroom, so it's pretty spacious, and my test model also has rear screens that fold out when you tap the power button right there. That's pretty cool. You get heated seats as standard, but if you want cooled seats or massaging seats, that will cost you extra. Oh, and again, if it's raining outside, you just push this button right here to pull out your Rolls-Royce umbrella, or have your driver do that for you. By the way, did you know that the hole for this umbrella has special drainage points and warm air pumps to keep it all dry? That's actually pretty crazy. All right, welcome to part 2. Let's check out the back seats of this $456,000.
Everything he does is super freaking fast. Like, look at
Hey BMW, open all doors. Here's how the horn sounds on the Rolls-Royce Ghost Black Badge. The Cadillac Escalade V sounds like an absolute beast. Let's take a listen.
You say take off shoes, just sits here with shoes. That thing out there.
It constantly snap, crackles, and pops, so if you don't want to wake up your neighbors, you can put it into stealth mode so you don't make any babies cry. Under the hood, you have a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 making 682 horsepower, making this more powerful than the GLS 63 and the Alpina XB7. It'll go from 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds, which is crazy because it weighs over 6,200 pounds. The Cadillac Escalade V sounds like an absolute beast. Let's take a listen.
Not only will I be picking my kid up in style, I'm possibly getting the police called on me for disturbing the peace if I roll up sounding like that in my freaking truck. And then, in what world is that a utility that's needed? Or is it just me? I mean, it's stupid for me to ask this, but do we need 700 horsepower full size SUVs? Do we? And tell me why. Cause I need to know. I need to know who the hell is this market for, cause and $130,000 to $150,000 supercharged SUVs. For what? And then the only time I see them like, you know, on the East Coast where there's so much traffic that y'all using all of them 700 horses to get from, you know, one stoplight to the next that are, what, 2 blocks apart. I don't know. I don't understand where this market is. Just crazy. You say it's like the crappy electric Challenger. Haha, it is basically a Challenger, which was the Charger, which is now you mean the Banshee thingy. I didn't even hear them name it Banshee last time. You say General Motors is drunk right now. Thank you. I was wondering that. I mean, I know I'm not the only person who thinks that some of these things.
Here's how the horn sounds on the 2023 BMW. Let's take a listen to the exhaust sound of the 2023 Lexus LC 500. This thing is still working with a naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 making 471 horsepower. Now keep in mind, this thing isn't meant to be super quick. It's a smooth riding Grand Tour that will do 60 in 4.4 seconds with a top speed of 168 miles an hour. Inside, the LC500 hasn't changed ever. It's still all the same. It doesn't have a touchscreen. You don't get a wireless charger.
So, I was going to grab an LC500 because one, an LFA is nowhere near in the cards. I don't like cars that much to spend that much on them. But I really like the LC500, but the biggest drawback for me is this 2007, 2010 looking interior. I cannot get past it. I mentioned to say, have you seen mud trucks? I mean, not like up close and personal. I mean, I've seen some mud trucks. I wouldn't know what you kind of mean by that. You say the sound of overcompensation. Oh, you leave them alone. You leave them alone. The LC 500 may be slow, but guess what? It's comfy. It's nice. And who needs 1,000? Who needs like 600 and 700 and 800 and 1,000 horses every day? I like vehicles for myself. I like to be able to get in them bad boys, enjoy them, touring style. I'm more of a touring driver, not a let's go to the track day kind of guy. Those days are behind me. I'm leaving that up for you cats to enjoy. Let's see.
Any USB-C ports. It wasn't Mercedes-Benz that came up with the idea for the G-Wagon. The idea actually came from the G-Wagon. Welcome to Car Stories, Episode 3. Today we talk about the legendary G-Wagon. In the early 1970s, the G-Wagon, who was also a major shareholder of Mercedes. All right, let's listen to the exhaust sound of the Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black Badge. Not bad, actually, kind of what I expected from a Rolls-Royce. Under the hood, you've got a 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12 making 592 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. Now, since this is a Rolls-Royce, it's all about comfort, so you don't have any drive modes. Comfort is apparently the only drive mode that it knows. All right, welcome to part 2. Let's check out the back. Here's how the horn sounds on the Rolls-Royce. Did you know?
I'm in his feed.
$1,000 Cullinan Black Badge.
This company made their own anime out of tracking real life and a few and some green screens, and that's gonna be super exciting to see how far AI comes with this. You say, dude, you say, what, Jermaine? When is the raffle for one of these newer cars? Doing $1. The raffles will begin. It's probably gonna be mid-March. I still have more of the custom things being made. So that's when I'm going to announce it more so mid-March. Not just yet. Just because I don't have everything together. I wanna show it all showcased and looking nice and looking pretty. What auto? I said what auto beef. I called you auto beef. What's up, Angel? Go ahead, talk to me. Patriot, you say EVs are actually proven to be worse for... Oh, yes. It is very much been very factual that drilling and the mining for the materials that go into making the batteries for electric vehicles is pretty harmful to the environment. But honestly, I don't believe that the selling point for electric vehicles is trying to say, hey, help save the environment. I don't believe that is the case whatsoever. Right now, I'm actually seeing most of the market for electric vehicles is convenience. Not having to stop at a gas station, not really having to worry about transportation, refilling your tank, really, just because you go home, plug that bad boy in, you're to and fro, and lowering the cost of transportation. I mean, considering the average EV eventually, and hopefully becoming around 30,000. I just got this guy's face on here. Sorry, guys. But hopefully coming around $30,000 makes it fairly affordable to get back and forth in comparison to how much you spend on gas and even the maintenance on that. Now, granted, long story short, or fun fact, on my Model X, at some points the AC kept going in and out, right? Hold on, here y'all go. Boop. The AC kept going in and out, and I was like, man, I'm having some intermediate compressor problems. And I was like, man, what the hell is it? And me not knowing much about EVs, I'm like, okay, I'm not even about to go and mess with this. I got warranty, or I thought I did. I took it to the Tesla shop. They're like, yeah, we'll go ahead and be able to look at it. It's going to take us a while. And they say, hey, if we have to replace the compressor, condenser, and all that stuff, it's going to cost about $2,000. I'm like, you know what? If you got to do all that, that's going to be fine. Just do it. Get me my AC back because I'm a freaking prince. Don't like to be hot in my vehicle. It was getting around 90, 95s during that time. So again, I take it there. They check it. It takes about 2 days before they call me back and say, hey, I think we found the problem. It was this little bitty connector. It just wasn't holding it. I'm like, okay, go on. That's cool. Go ahead and replace that bad boy. That's where I effed up. You say, get a Zondo on auto beef? Interesting. Somebody else asked me that. We're going to come back to that. But I tell them, go ahead and replace the little bitty clip, thinking they said it's just a little bitty clip. It's going to be absolutely fine. I'm like, okay, great. And I also asked them, hey, I had this little bit of a rattle in the front. Do you mind checking my front end suspension, brakes, and whatnot? They was like, yeah, we could do that too. Well, here's the thing. I was not aware that Tesla does charge $175 per hour of diagnosis fee around here. So I was like, just do it. So I get there. They say, hey, yeah, you don't have a warranty. You don't have a warranty, but we fixed the issue. Also, it looks like the brake shield, something was there, not heat shield, but something around the brakes. It was a little loose, so we just moved it back, and there's no more rattling. I'm like, all right. Then I got the bill. Now, that's what upset me. These folks end up telling me that it was around $980-some. I stopped right there and said, excuse me, you said you replaced the connector pin. So why is it half of what it would have cost to replace the compressor and the condenser and all that? And they said, well, you approved the $2,000 if we did have to replace this. I'm like, okay, yeah, considering I would have a whole freaking new compressor and condenser after the fact. Anyway, I was not happy that it's almost $1,000 to replace a freaking clip, and they replaced it, plugged in, and go. So I politely looked at the what do you call it? The rep. I'll just call him the rep because it wasn't the mechanic that was actually working on it. I just politely looked at him and said, you know what? Let me go sit down. I'm extremely upset right now, so I would like to just go sit down and calm down a bit. So I leave. I go into a waiting area, and then he and his manager end up coming to me while I'm sitting there just doing my woo-sign, and they were like, is everything all right? And I tell them, I say, no, everything is absolutely fine. I'm just slightly upset, and I know it's not your fault, and I don't want to take any of my anger out on you. And they say, well, that's pretty. We're really happy to have someone like you come in. I wish everybody else would, be able to control themselves like that. I was like, well, yes, there's no reason for me to get angry and throw a freaking fit at something that I brought in, and you have no say so over the fees that gets charged here. I said long story short, that was a pretty long story, but just cutting to the end, they ended up taking off a pretty hefty chunk. I still came out of $600, but they took off a pretty hefty chunk, gave me some credits towards my next visit, and it worked out pretty well. So that was the first, last, and only maintenance I've ever had to have on that car in 2 years, and then I'm hitting, I think, 60,000 miles. All right, see ya, angels. Dumas, you go bye-bye now. I'm gonna read back through all the comments and see what the heck y'all was talking about. Auto beef, I have an idea because of this stupid stuff on the Discord. Why don't you make an episode of whatever happens in the Discord? Maybe a side episode every once in a while. Okay, that is a good idea. I incorporate some of the things that I've seen in the Discord. Nick Nash, I hate all EV cars and trucks. Personal opinion. I feel you there. Try having one for a few days and really get into it. It might change your perspective just because of how nifty they are. In the Model X, I guess you could say it's a first world thing, but I love that I never have to open my door. It's just nice. You walk up, it opens. You get in to start the car and you press the brake, it closes. There's no start. You don't do nothing else. You get in and you're ready to drive. I like simple things like that. You know, these EV cars are kind of doing it. I got my wife that BMW i4, and that's electric, and I hate how BMW, it's like it does not cut off unless you turn the car off, get outside the car, lock the doors. It's a process. I've left her car on numerous of times, and I don't even know that I left it on until I go to turn my, use my phone, and next thing you know, I can't hear shit. And I'm like, why can't I hear anything? Because it's going through the damn car. Anywho, back to that part.
So I lost $300,000 on my first.
First of all, if you're able to lose $300,000, kudos to you. But what else y'all got in here? I'll say, really wanted. Y'all say Mike is really quiet, videos really loud. Thank you for that. Bam, bam, bam. All right. Let's see. Right on, Angel. I just saw that. Sicaros? Oh, Angel S ended up turning 11, y'all. Let's see. Channel of Random Jokes, Itachi, Gina, or the Jesco. We gotta come back to that. Yeah, Nick Nash. Yeah, I wouldn't just test drive one. Don't buy it to try it. Just test drive one. Man, the dealership tried to charge me $1,300 for a throttle body on a Jetta. $1,300. Shit. Whoa, damn. That's pretty extra. What you say, Amar? The man is about to go cut on. You really? It was really getting there. I was really upset. See you, Revy Chevy. I didn't see y'all go, but we're here now. Okay. Let's see. Holy crap! Crew, Dumas. Yes, it is. All right. I gotta see what the heck y'all said. I love reading the darn chat. I don't like ignoring y'all. That shit is funny. Gamera is? No, I do not know what Gamera is. Should I know what Gamera is? I should know what Gamera is, shouldn't I? Is it a car thing? Am I embarrassing myself right now? I should know what Gamera is. Somebody YouTube or tell me what the hell Gamera is, because I obviously have no clue what the hell Gamera is. Y'all should have me out there. They say I had my volume all the way up trying to understand you. My bad. I'm always the one with mic issues or something like that. It's either I always It's either I always got to turn my gain up or something. Let's see. The 4-seater hybrid hypercar. I mean, at this point, I mean, a lot of 4-seater. I just caught that. But at this point, most of the hypercars are already hybrid. I mean, they all have an assisted motor with them. Yeah, I will look that up. I will most definitely look that up. But, it's 8 o'clock. Hey, so, we're going to probably just go ahead and cut it at this. But I guess I can probably try to answer some questions real quick. So, let's do this for about 5 minutes. I'll answer some more of your questions. And, shoot, we hit the road and we go, okay? So, let me go ahead and start the timer because I tend to go way beyond the time. All right, ready? And can't go yet. Let's go ahead and do a little quick Q&A. And I'm gonna let all this other stuff catch up. All right. Hopefully I can answer these, and everybody can hear me now. Everybody can hear me pretty clearly. So let's see if you have the questions. If you have the questions, ask them now. We got a timer, and I'm trying to get them going. When did you unlock to say the voices? What? I have no idea what that question means, but try to let's fix that and then ask it again. How much horsepower Mozzie got under the hood? He has a jet power engine right now. I couldn't personally tell you what that. Y'all made me forget the name of the freaking jet engine he has. It's one of the main jet engines too. Oh, I hate that. I hate when I have a brain fart. But I will come back when I remember it. I'm gonna literally post it in the Discord because I've said it many of times on his episodes. Let's see, Bam Bam. Let's see. How come the Volkswagen and the Augie smell like crayons? Dude, I don't know. You're the second person in my life that have ever said that. A friend of mine, Nate. I always call him Nathaniel. That's not his name, and. He also, he said Volvos really smell like crayons, and when I get in a Volvo, I still never smell like, I never smell the crayons. I never get it. What are the perks of being a channel member? Right now, the perks of being a channel member are just that you know what's about to come first. It depends on the tiers. All of the behind the scenes stuff, only the other members are going to really be able to see that again first. The races, the channel members are going to be able to be a part of. The meetups, the Forza meetups, the GT7 meetups, all of those type of things where we actually get together. The channel members are going to be the ones I do that with first. We get around, we learn, we grow, we laugh. So those are just some of the perks. More to come on that. Let's see. I've missed a few freaking questions. Let's see. Let's see. Don't worry. I'll come back to that. When did you figure out you can do? Oh, when did you figure out you can do all the voice? I never figured it out. I just make them up as I go. Sometimes if I'm doing a new character and I know I'm going to actually keep them for a while, I'll just go through a few voices. I'm like, okay, does this sound cool? Okay, or does this sound cool? Do I have to talk a little bit up here? Do I have to make my voice sound a little raspy if I'm going in and out? That's a good voice to try. Or if I, try to sound cool, dude. Just taking it easy, and I'll just do that. And other voices, if I'm trying to sound like I'm from heavy set, I'll try to just hold on. I'll literally be recording doing this, so it sounds funny, but it gets the voice out. It gets what I'm trying to get done. So I just experiment. I just experiment with it. What is my car brand preference? That's a good question. Man, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. For right now, I'm sorry. It's going to sound bad. Right now, my car brand preference would be BMW. Okay. All right. Oh, right on. I love my hats. I like hats. Let's see. Yo, chatting ought to be. Who would you prefer, Seven or Mozzie? You don't make people choose between their kids, my mans. Let's see. That's why this way. How'd you come up with Mozzie? My daughter is crazy. I think that's enough. But simply put, I needed a speed freak. Mozzie was inspired by my daughter. She's always off the walls, and her personality is like really crazy. Now, granted, she's not a freaking addict, but after a while, I took her crazy characteristics, and then I took the characteristics of, well, somebody that just loved speed. They love racing. They love doing all of these things. And well, the Mazda Speed 3 kind of just really matched up with, you know, the way that people act when they're in these little 4-cylinder turbo cars. And yeah, let's just say I kept pushing the envelope on that. Jermaine, now Omar, you say, does Mozzie have more than 100 grand? Yes, easy. Yes, Mozzie has more. But understand, Mozzie does motor swaps. Depending on what the situation is, we're going to go through a swap. Just like Mimi. Mimi goes through a swap depending on the race that she's doing. Because, of course, we all know a jet engine is going to be way more powerful than most things. But what's beautiful about that is whenever you see Mozzie race, an actual race that we put them in on the screen, you'll always see that it's uncontrolled. And one of the reasons why he loses, you want to give me some of that Hellfire Kitty. You knew it. You knew I was going to say BMW. Yeah. Where we at? Oh, we're at time, y'all. We're at time. Went over by a minute. Hey, look, I really do appreciate y'all. And thanks for bearing with me while I go through trying to set up all these new and more creative things. I'm doing this so that both you and I can be, more entertained on these lives. When I'm off the lives, I can have something to, keep me busy working on, because I really do believe in continuous improvement. I always try to do better than the last thing you've done. And what I've seen that teach not only myself, but either students, mentees, other people I've worked with, is that continuous improvement is like constantly putting gas in your car. You're always going to get somewhere because you always need to get somewhere. So look, with that, I'm just leave it there, because that sounded like that was a beautiful quote. And look, y'all, thanks for swinging by. Be cool, be safe, be awesome.